Unlocking critical thinking. Recognize biased and misleading evidence. Hello, learners. Welcome to another episode in our English language learning series. Today, we're delving into an important skill that helps you better comprehend and engage with the world around you: critical thinking and analysis. Specifically, we're focusing on evaluating evidence, and within that, a key topic that is crucial for being an informed individual: recognizing biased or misleading evidence. We're going to break down what it means, why it matters, and how you can get better at spotting it. Before we start recognizing biased evidence, it's important to understand what it means. Biased evidence is information that isn't neutral or objective. It's tilted in favor of a particular viewpoint, often to the detriment of the overall understanding of the topic. Bias can sneak into evidence in many ways: through the choice of words, the omission of certain facts, or the manipulation of statistics. Remember, the presence of bias doesn't necessarily mean that the evidence is false or incorrect, but it might not be telling the entire story. Now, how do we spot biased evidence? It starts by asking critical questions. Question the source. Who provided the evidence? What are their motivations or potential conflicts of interest? Check the language. Is the language used objective, or does it seem to favor one side? Look for missing information. Is there any information that seems to be deliberately left out? It's also important to read widely, gather multiple perspectives, and be aware of our own biases. Next, let's tackle misleading evidence. Misleading evidence is a piece of information or a data point that's presented in a way that creates a false picture of the situation. This can be done by taking facts out of context, manipulating statistics, or using logical fallacies. Like spotting bias, recognizing misleading evidence also involves critical thinking. Here are some tips to help you. Examine the context. Was the evidence taken out of its original context? Scrutinize the statistics. Are they portrayed in a way that misrepresents the reality? Detect logical fallacies. Is the evidence relying on faulty reasoning? Developing the skill to spot misleading evidence can take time and practice, but it's a worthwhile endeavor. And there we have it. Understanding and spotting biased and misleading evidence is a crucial component of critical thinking. It will not only help you be a more informed and engaged individual, but also allow you to better contribute to discussions and debates. Remember, the key lies in asking questions, being aware of your own biases, and always being willing to explore multiple perspectives. Thanks for joining us in this episode, and keep practicing. The world needs more critical thinkers like you. Happy learning!